Hello everybody, Horizon here, welcome back. I am coming at you with my 6-week update. Holy smokes, time has just been flying. This might be kind of a long video, but I will try to talk fast-ish. So I will go ahead and dive right in with my stats. So highest weight was on June 1st, which was also the day I started my pre-op diet. I weighed in at 304 pounds. On June 22nd was surgery day. I weighed in at 286, and today, August 3rd, I have weighed in at 261. And I've kind of stalled out. I've been at 261 for the last 4 days, which I totally know why, and I'm going to kind of roll right into that. So I notice that I'm stalling out when I'm not getting my calories in. And it's usually not like right away. Like I can get away with like a day or two, maybe 3. I'm not hitting my calories, but it seems like as soon as I go any further than that, my body's like, okay, we're not losing any more weight because, you know, you're starving yourself. So that's a little frustrating, especially because before surgery and even like immediately, like right after surgery, all I thought about was food. When am I going to eat next? What am I going to eat next? And how much can I eat next? And that is not a part of my life at all anymore. The biggest thing I struggle with as far as getting my calories in is never feeling hungry. Like I don't get hungry. And that's difficult when I'm out and about running around. Like if I'm at home and not really doing much all day, I can hit my calories because I'm just, hanging out and I'm like, oh yeah, I need to eat. The fridge is right there, the pantry's right there. But the minute I'm, grocery shopping or cleaning the car or what have you, I just forget to eat. And I don't have that cue in my stomach that's like, hey, yo, you need to feed me. So, plus it's been like ungodly hot out here in Portland, Oregon. I don't know if you've heard at all, but we've had some crazy hot weather here. So it's been in the triple digits. And, when it's hot like this also, I don't have an appetite anyways. So, yeah, so struggling with my calories, and the lack of calories is causing my stalls. So I've been stalled out for 4 days, and I'm not doing very good as far as getting calories in today. I started off strong, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I have a MyFitnessPal and a Fitbit, and I obsess. I make sure I'm putting everything in there. My food diary is completely open to anyone on my friends list. So if you don't have me added on there, I will again put my information in the box below. But you can add me on there, and then you can view my diary. And I haven't been able to submit a complete food diary because, like I said, I'm not getting those calories. And MyFitnessPal is like, well, you can't. I'm not posting your business if you're starving yourself. So whatever. But usually, when I'm really trying and working towards it, I can hit 1,000 with little to no problem. But I find that that's usually when I'm eating like every 2 hours. So, I have discovered that the shakes make me sick as hell. I get so nauseous. So what I've been doing with those is I'm adding fruit or peanut butter. I buy raw, fresh ground peanut butter. Actually, it's almond butter. And or I do frozen fruit or fresh fruit. What else? And I'm adding ice, so it's like a milkshake. So that seems to sit a little bit better because it's thicker, I guess. I don't know. But those help with my calories. About 1 protein bar a day really helps me. When I don't have those, I know I don't come anywhere near my calories for the day. But that's why I like those, because those are loaded with calories. They have fiber. Super high in protein, so yeah. So I kind of want to rein back to the MyFitnessPal. So if you don't have one, I highly recommend getting one. I fought getting it because I was like, there's no way I could track what I eat, let alone how much I'm eating every time I eat. Like, I didn't have any idea what measuring was all about, or... Because even though I cook, I don't measure anything. I just eyeball stuff, and voila. So I was like, how the hell do I know how much of this serving size that I've had if I don't know? Like, I could weigh my food, but that doesn't mean I can eat it all. So, anyways, I came up with every excuse in the book to not get it, and alas, I finally jumped on board with it, and it has been like a super lifesaver. So not only has my sleep been a super lifesaver, but my FitnessPal app has been great. It can tell me how much protein I've had, fat, carbs, calories, potassium, calcium, fiber, sugar. I mean, it breaks everything down that you put in there. Even if, like, I cook a lot of stuff from home, I don't want to take the time to put my recipes in there because, again, I don't measure shit. I just eyeball it and put it in. So when I make something at home, like I made homemade pad thai using zucchini noodles in place. So you just kind of put in the search engine, you know, homemade pad thai with zoodles, and it'll bring up some options for you to choose from. And I just picked the one that's closest to what is in my recipe as well, and then it breaks it down. So I'm not trying to put a bunch of my own recipes in there. I think it just takes too long, so I'll just grab one that's already in their major database. If you eat something with a label on it, scan it. The thing scans it, grabs it, and puts it right in for you. So there's no reason not to have it. It's a great, great tool. I highly recommend it. I still have my FitnessPal, and I have it synced up to my Fitbit. So I don't actually use the Fitbit food diary. I still use my MyFitnessPal, but they sync up together. And then with my activity on this, it'll roll into my FitnessPal and let me know if, hey, you've had a high activity level today, you need to eat some more calories. Or, you know, hey, you haven't moved around much today, so you could just stick to the calories you set at. So, it's really great to have those tools. And another great thing about the Fitbit is it helps monitor my sleep, my quality of sleep, how often I'm restless, or how many times I awake at night. I like seeing what kind of quality sleep I'm getting, because sleep is so, so important too. People underestimate the power that sleep has on the body. That's when your body is healing. That's when it's catching up and mending itself. Your body does so much stuff while it's asleep. So, and it promotes weight loss even more. So, been averaging about 8 hours of sleep per night, which has been great. And yeah, get MyFitnessPal. It is great, hands down. I will put my name in the box below. Again, my food diary is open for anyone to view, so help yourself. The next thing I want to talk about is meals. So I haven't actually been cooking meals. And a meal to me is going to be like some meat on my plate, some vegetables, and then like fat, and then, you know, they give you a guideline of what your plate should look like. So you should have 2 to 3 ounces of meat, an ounce of fat, an ounce of whatever. And I haven't hit that yet. So, yeah. Here, you can play with that. My daughter's bugging me. So I'm starting to get a little bit more experimental with cooking, and I'm finally okay with making a big batch of something. I'll cook like 3 times a week, and I'll make a batch of something. And then not only does it feed my dad and my kids, but it also feeds my dad's like lunches for the week, and it feeds me for the week. So like if I'm hungry and I'm like, oh crap, I need to eat something really quick, there's something already made in there, I can just throw in the microwave. If you get bored of like lunch meat, cheese, you know, shakes, protein bars, sometimes I just don't want lunch meat and I don't want cheese. I want, you know, some pad thai or stir fry or some tuna salad. Right now I made a big batch. Last night I made a big batch of chicken salad. It's got celery, craisins, apple, bunch of other stuff. It's really good. By the way, I absolutely despised celery. Hate the smell, hate the taste. like my whole entire life. And I ate it last night. And I kind of liked it. So for those of you who think taste buds don't change, or you don't think your taste buds will change, whoa, that was a huge eye-opener for me. I was like, am I seriously eating this? And am I seriously liking it? So yeah, big changes. Next thing I kind of will roll into, no, come here, is exercise. So I've mainly been focusing on my steps, trying to get at least 10,000 steps in a day, because it gets your heart rate up, you actually burn more calories, and I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard that if you start doing like a regular exercise routine or whatever, they'll start gaining muscle mass before you lose more weight, the fat or something. I don't know. So I'm not really sure what the myth is on that, but I've been walking, and then this last Saturday, I went to it's called Fit Avenue. It's in Vancouver, Washington. I went there with my sister, and it's called Functional Intensive Training or something like that. But it was 45 minutes, and it was the most intense workout. I survived. Yay! And I kept up for the most part. I only had to modify a couple of the stations to modify for my asthma, which I need to get that checked out here in a couple months and see, if that's improved or not. And then also for my knees, because I have bad knees. So otherwise I was able to do all the crunches, and this in particular class really focused a lot on crunches, but so there were like 9 stations for 9 different workouts, and you do the workout for a minute at that station, and then you drop down and do 30 seconds of crunches, then you get up and do that station again for a minute, and then drop it down for 30 seconds to do crunches, get up and do it a third time. So you do each station 3 times in one sitting, and then in between that station you do crunches, and then you move to the next station. And so my thighs and my ass cheeks hurt so bad. They've been hurting since Saturday. It hurts to go from a sitting to standing position, period. That class whooped my ass, but I nailed it, and I am so proud of myself. I would not have been able to keep up if I did not have this surgery, and would not have had the energy to even go if I was not eating the right things for my body right now. So very proud of myself. I'm sore as hell, but it feels good. It's like, it hurts so good, but like all I can do is laugh anytime I go to a squat position or try to bend over or sit in the car or get out of the car, or my kids want me to get on the floor and play with them, but I'm like, not happening today. So there's my little troublemaker over here. Maddie, what you doing? Yeah. So, and then after we did the workout, it was for 45 minutes, brutal 45 minutes ever. And then I went and spent 8 hours at the river swimming the entire time. So I got one hell of a workout Saturday, and I just feel like I have so much energy. Even though my body's sore again, it feels good. So I'm actually thinking about, since I'll be up in Washington every other weekend anyways, and the classes on Saturday are free, I'm just going to take advantage and just go up there every other Saturday and hit a class, and just hit it hard. I want to get my endurance up. I want to get some strength built, and I don't think I've ever sweated that much in my life. So it's kind of gross, but it's all part of the journey. Hey. And so during workouts and swimming Saturday, I'd experienced a lot of lightheaded, a little bit of dizzy feelings, but hydration, so important. Please don't slack on hydration. It is seriously like one of the most important things you can do for your body right now. So I know it's hard to get it in, but just try. By means of popsicles, shakes, all fluids count as fluids. So Powerade Zero, anything. I stick to mainly water now. When I went to the river Saturday, I went ahead and picked up some Powerade Zeros because I was like, I'm going to be out in the sun. Plus, I had a gnarly workout. I know I'm going to be dehydrated, so I'm still catching up from that because I can always tell I'm a little bit dehydrated because my mouth feels dry a little bit. Like, I'm like, yeah, I'm dry. So, still kind of catching up from that. But, yeah, primarily all I drink is water. Unless it's a special occasion and I'm going outside, then I'll get a Powerade. But all I have is water. I have a big jar of iced tea in the fridge, which my daughter freaking loves drinking. And it's a nice change from drinking just plain water sometimes. I still have this off and on relationship with these damn sugar-free popsicles. I went like a week and a half without them, and now they're back in my freezer again, and I'm eating the crap out of them. So, actually, today I'm doing really good. I've only had 2, so that's pretty good, because yesterday I ate 12 of them. So, yeah, I'm still working on that, I guess. And then the last thing I want to talk about is cravings. I don't have any cravings anymore. I eat so good, and I stick to the plan, and I don't have cravings for garbage food. I don't want to put garbage in my body because it'll make me feel like shit, and it'll probably taste like shit. I tried a little bite of one of my daughter's little chicken nugget things and spit it back out because I was like, And then, of course, you know, I'm not buying any more for them because they were gross. And I don't want my kids to eat that garbage. So they're slowly making the turn with me. So that's pretty exciting. And, yeah, 6 weeks out, no cravings. And I think that's it. I am so sorry. I didn't mean for this video to be this long. And, but, yeah, that's what's going on with me. I'm really excited for this week. Getting my butt walking more because it's finally cooling down outside. Hoping to get some more swimming in. And, if you have any questions, please post below. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And I will see you guys later. Thanks. Take care. Bye-bye.